live from the Quad Cities. This is CBS4 News This Morning at 6.
The Rock Island Arsenal supporting local veterans with a job fair today. And a CBS4 exclusive will tell you the history behind the Figgy's recent gift. Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Scarlett. This morning, the Rock Island Arsenal will fulfill their mission to support local veterans with a job fair. Today's job fair is looking to fill security positions with a preference for veterans. Human resources representatives at the Arsenal tell us vets often have a hard time finding jobs because they may not fully understand the hiring process or how to present their qualifications. The employment fair will include on-site interviews, tentative job offers, and drug tests, all for positions that will provide competitive benefits.
This is a full-time permanent position. We do offer benefits. There is paid sick and vacation time. We do have, we offer health insurance, life insurance. The government matches up to a certain percentage for our 401ks, which we call the Thrift Savings Plan. So there are a lot of good opportunities and a lot of benefits.
There is no cost to attend this event, and while it is open to the public, in order to qualify, an applicant must meet OPM qualifications, bring a resume, and a valid driver's license. The job fair is from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. at the Arsenal. As we first reported Wednesday night, a Galesburg man is facing charges for taking pictures of children at a public pool. Now police tell us how you can protect your kids from unwanted photos. Kerry Cox was arrested Tuesday for disorderly conduct. While police say taking pictures of people in public is not against the law, the secretive and alarming nature in which it was done can be considered a crime. Galesburg police tell us if you see someone taking photos of your children, to call your local law enforcement immediately. Do not confront that person because they could have a weapon. Police also say try to get the person's license plate number and write down as much detail about the incident as possible. A 30-year Quad City tradition may have to rise to higher ground because of flooding. The Mississippi Valley Blues Fest is supposed to be held at LeClaire Park next week, but high waters have put their plans up in the air. If down by the river is a no-go, organizers are looking at two other possible spots, Centennial Park or 2nd Street in downtown Davenport. But folks are hoping for a river view as the festival celebrates the Big 3-0.
It's a lot more glorified if it has like a river in the background and it has all the nice city lights in the background and the bridges.
You can't beat that ambiance. I mean, just being right next to the river, in between the railroad and the river, that's the story of the blues.
The city of Davenport is expected to make a decision on whether Blues Fest can be held at LeClaire Park sometime today. The Figgy Art Museum in Davenport received a major gift Thursday morning. The museum has been given a $500,000 endowment from Marty Katz of Moline in honor of his late parents and sister. The second floor print gallery will be renamed the Katz Gallery in a dedication ceremony July 3rd.
It's a great gift for the Figgy. I think it gives us greater financial stability, but it means a lot to us because it's an expression of faith and confidence in the museum and the importance of the museum.
That generous gift to the Figgy comes with a lot of history. Natalie Zeroni explains why Marty Katz decided to give the museum $500,000 in the CBS4 exclusive.
As time has passed, one thing is for sure. The Quad Cities art community wouldn't be what it is today without the Katz family.
They love the Quad Cities.
Marty Katz is talking about his parents, Isidore and Ruth Evelyn, and his sister Judith. The $500,000 being gifted to the museum is in their honor.
And I said, well, I would want to have them remembered.
Marty's sister Judith was an intelligent beauty, creative and artistic.
She died very young. I don't think her creative talents were ever fully exploited.
Isidore and Ruth Evelyn were advocates for the arts dating all the way back to the mid-50s when Ruth Evelyn joined the Rock Island Art Guild. From there, her Maca Gallery became the first serious art presence in downtown Rock Island. Ruth Evelyn was also a member of a number of art organizations.
She was very, very active on a number of boards in promoting the arts.
Marty's father, Isidore, was a prominent attorney.
He was a very successful lawyer, and he really freed my mother up to pursue some of these activities promoting the arts.
Looking around Marty and his wife Susan's home, you can immediately see the impact Art had on the family. Treasures from his parents' trips around the world line the walls of the home, a reminder of what the $500,000 gift will do for others.
Chose the Figgy because it is the crown jewel in the cultural life of the Quad Cities.
And a remembrance for the people Marty loves.
That's how we preserve them. That's how we preserve their memories. That's their link to immortality.
Marty and his wife Susan say they're excited to see what the gift does for the Figge Art Museum and the community. Natalie Zeroni, CBS4 News.
Thanks, Natalie. Good morning and happy Friday to you, Anthony. You know, that story, I think, is the perfect example of when your city or community is good to you, you're good to your community, and in this case, by $500,000 worth.
Yeah, and you know, that money will be used wisely and keep the arts going here in the Quad Cities. Very nice story.
Which is so important. I've heard a lot about the Figge and the great events that they put on, so I'm sure that they'll use it well.
They will, and you know, if you haven't had a chance to visit the Figge, I know you haven't yet, but you have plenty of time, and now they have some more money to work with.
Yeah, I'll be sure to check them out.
Out there right now, we have a pretty nice morning shaping up across the Mississippi and Illinois River valleys. A little bit of fog off to the east, but look at the sun shining right now over the Mississippi River. We do have some showers and storms just to the west of us across central Iowa. So we will see a little bit of sunshine today, maybe a chance of a shower or storm this morning, but then more showers and storms coming in here this afternoon. 70 degrees our current temperature, winds out of the south-southeast at 7 miles per hour. Here are the showers and storms that I'm talking about. Most of them now heading through central Iowa up into Minnesota. But as we show you a wider view, you can see that although the storms are generally moving to the north, the whole line is slightly moving off to the east. So we will see the chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms this morning, but more showers and storms building in behind this. So we will have some more showers and storms coming in here this afternoon. High temperature today, making it up to 85 degrees, winds out of the south-southeast at around 10 to 20 miles per hour. So it will be breezier than what we have been seeing over the past few days because we've been having those light winds. But just as we saw yesterday, when we had just a few sprinkles in and around Moline and some thunder, some heavy rain fell across parts of the Quad Cities in Bettendorf and Davenport, maybe close to an inch in some locations, half inch. So these showers and storms can definitely drop some heavy rain in a short period of time.
And the funny thing is you really don't know where or when they'll hit, you know, as you forecasted before. It's hard to say exactly when or where. So as we've warned before, just keep those umbrellas on hand.
Yeah, because they're pretty hit and miss until you get a nice solid line or clusters of storms, but they're pretty hit and miss. So make sure you're prepared either way.
All right, well, studies have shown therapy dogs can lower blood pressure and stress levels. We've got our very own therapy dog live in the studio right after the break.
Stay with us. You're watching CBS4 News this morning. The time now is coming up on 6:09.
You're watching CBS4 News this morning at 6 with Emily Scarlett and meteorologist Anthony Peoples. This is CBS4 News this morning.